Gemini, welcome back, Gemini. This is So True Utero. I'm welcome back all the old subscribers, any new subscribers. I love and appreciate everybody. Okay, so this is a general reading, Gemini. It's not going to resonate with everybody. Take what resonates and leave the rest of the cards on the table for somebody else. Remember, Gemini, I could be talking about people, places, or things. Energy is fluid and energy is also reversible. Okay, so let's just get started and let's see what Spirit wants you to know today. Okay, Gemini? Let me shuffle. I can't maneuver around this camera. These cards are going to be all over the place. So I do shuffle offline, but, you know, it is what it is. I will shuffle online as well. Okay, let's go. Let me see what Spirit wants you to know today, Gemini. All right, Gemini. All right, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Let me pick this energy up, Gemini, and I'm going to tell you what we're talking about here. So, Gemini, I think you're in a really good energy. We starting off with joy and happiness. So, come on now. Joy and happiness? You can't get no better than that. Let's start off a reading with joy and happiness. So, where you sitting at? Where you sitting at, Gemini? Somebody is sitting in some really good energy here. And you've been busy. I feel like you've been working hard towards happiness, to keeping this energy up. Somebody is in some really positive energy right now, and they putting in a lot of work, maybe even a lot of self-healing work here, Gemini. So some of this happiness for somebody here, y'all know I don't be talking to everybody, Gemini, but I'm definitely talking to somebody. Somebody's happiness here is connected to the past, okay? So I don't know if the past is in the present or the present is in the past, but I know one thing, you're happy right now, okay? Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know here. I don't know if I've ever had a reading that started off with just like this. We're going to stay in this energy, Spirit. Keep this energy up. Gemini, your energy is off the chain. I'm loving it. Like McDonald's. All right, well, we got to get some truth in there, though. So you stay in this energy, though, okay? Because you're definitely in a positive energy. But for somebody here, we realized that we walked away from, maybe that's what you had to walk away from, something in your past that just wasn't real, you know? It wasn't genuine, and it definitely wasn't authentic here, Gemini. Something in your past was an illusion, and it was holding back joy, happiness. That's the truth. And I think you released it. I think you released a lot of control here too, Gemini. Somebody released the past. They released control of the past. Maybe you sit in this energy where the past no longer bothers you. It doesn't affect you like it used to. And maybe you see the past for what it was, an illusion. Okay, and that's for somebody. You carry a lot of passion here, Gemini. And I think when it comes to what you do for work, you're very passionate about it. I think you're going to work towards getting to exactly where you want to be. And that's in this positive energy. Removing negative energy, I think, in illusions and things that's not real out of your space, out of your energy. Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. I think for somebody here, the past was, at times you bumped head in the past. I think you bumped heads with a lot of situations in the past, or people who weren't real. These people was an illusion. These people was like, they will rather bump heads with you, I think, than to create happiness for themselves, is what it was. These people was like deceiving you, and you knew it though. I think you kind of knew that these people wanted to like put the work on you, Gemini. These people wanted to like have you do all the work. This person like wanted you to do the work so that they could sit back and like gain off of what you did here. And this is for somebody. But the Wheel of Fortune is here, so things have definitely changed. Somebody's definitely gained some good karma from this. And if they did do something to you in the past, I feel like if they tried to hold you back or work or put some work on you, I feel like you got out of it. You had enough passion to move on to something else when you realized things ain't real. You know, and you realize that you have to move into some good karma here. This person from the past or this situation from the past is going through karma because you're in a very positive energy here. And beware of people that still want to show back up, that want to bump heads with you about your past. I don't know why that's coming through for somebody. If there's anybody that want to bring up your past or trying to like pull you back into some type of old past energy, that's deception. That's deceptive. And that's controlling. And don't talk to them. Block them and cut them and close them off. Cut them down. Because you don't need to go backwards. And we elevate. We go up, Gemini. And you know this, though. You know? People that sitting in old energy want to hold you back. And work you. Put the work on you. These people had ill intentions for your energy and how you moved with your energy as well. I think the past was just too much. The past was too much for somebody here, Gemini. I feel like, you know, if you do look back, and when you do, because people say they don't look back, but some people do. And maybe you're still looking back on some stuff and you realize, you know, you look back to see where you at right now. And right now you in happiness and joy. And when you look back, you realize you was in oppression and being caged up. You couldn't be yourself. You couldn't be free. And when you try to be free, it feels like somebody wanted to be like, they wanted to bump heads with you on your freedom for some reason. This person was, they had this like, it's a dominion nation. This person was like always wanted to like, I don't know. There's just this feeling here like when it came to how you moved, they wanted to move like you or didn't want you to move some kind of way because they wanted to move some kind of way and wanted to hold you back from moving in that energy. This person was carrying a lot of unhealed wounds here. And I'm not saying that this person didn't love you, Gemini, from the past, or you didn't have love for a situation, or for this person in the past that tried to hold you back. I think you still got love for them, but your love is different now. It doesn't, you don't move the same, you don't move like this no more. You don't move in oppressive energy because you've elevated out of that. So I think like when you look back, you looking back like this person didn't have much to offer a situation. They didn't have nothing to offer you. They offered was small, especially when it came to love. They offered a small amount of love and because they didn't love themselves, and they can't offer you the best when they don't know no better. You get me? You're very grounded. Wherever you're sitting at right now, I feel like you're very grounded here, Gemini. You're sitting in a very stable energy, whether that's financial, spiritually, otherwise. And I think this is exactly where you're supposed to be. This is exactly where you're supposed to be, sitting in this energy, because this is karma. This is your good karma, Gemini. Because somebody's also going through some bad karma. You have started to move up on the wheel, and I think your good karma has showed up, and that's why you're very stable right now in your energy. But I feel like there's still an energy from the past that may be watching you where you sit at. And this person may still be a little bit, I don't know, they're carrying a little bit of envy and jealousy, whether they tell you this or not. This person carries this, Gemini. This energy, this past job or this past person still almost want to hold you back. Like if they could get you back, they would trap you back. I don't know why I feel that way for somebody. There's this immature energy of somebody still here. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. I think, you know, you grew. You know, and you got more spiritually aware. Clarity showed up. Knowledge showed up. You became knowledgeable about a situation. You saw yourself where you sit and you just, I don't want to sit here no more. I mean, and people be upset. You know, they might be a little mad at you. You started to look at yourself and realize that you was sitting in something that was a failure at that time. Okay. And you know that though. I think this is something you know. And so maybe that's why you sitting here happy. Joy is here. And this is what it is. This person was a failure in the past. And it was broken. That's because they was broken though. You know, this person was broken. They didn't have no self-love. They didn't even know themselves. So they couldn't offer you the type of love that you would have needed here, Gemini. You carried a lot of love, Gemini. You was the person. You was mother of water. You brought love to a broken situation. You brought love to a broken person that just wasn't ready to heal. And they brought small offers of love. They brought oppression at times. And they was just not knowledgeable enough to see you where you was. But you see you now, and that's all that really mattered for somebody here. Okay? Let's keep going. I feel like you just got so much love right now and so much stability that you're good. I don't know who I'm talking to. You're very good at where you at right now in your energy. And don't let nothing or nobody bring this down. Stay in this energy because this is how you manifest. I don't know who I'm talking to. You manifest through positive energy and removing the negative energy. And when you look back, you don't look back with hate. You see what happened, but you know better. So you do better. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. I'm going to shuffle one more time. I think this situation from the past, or this person from the past, still has a lot of love for you. They do. But, not love, passion. Let me take that back. I don't know if they have that same kind of love that you had. They carry a lot of passion for you, is what they have. But that passion moves young, immature though. You know, it's like they know what they're doing or what they did. So it's like an immature passion. It's passionate, but it moves and it doesn't know how to move. Like it's young. And I think to you, Gemini, when you look back, I almost said Virgo, when you look back, Gemini, I feel like you see it for what it was. That you had to take a lot of steps and some missteps, some failures here. And you just don't want to take the long road no more. I just feel like with somebody here, you took the long road when it came to this situation. You did. Like, you knew you could have took a better path, but maybe that was your lesson here, Gemini. Your lesson was to take the hard road so that you could see you don't have to go this way no more. If the steps is missing on your way to the top of the mountain, then you create your own steps and get the hell up out of there is what I'm feeling for somebody. And that's what you did. And this person see you, but for some reason they still carrying this old energy, Gemini, and they see you and they see your growth, but they don't see themselves. So they still, I don't know, they looking at you through unhealed eyes here. They see like something from the past is what they see, you know? They see your growth. They see you, but they don't want to see this. I don't know who I'm talking to here. It's like they see the love you gave in the past. They don't want to see you where you're sitting right now in this new love or whatever this is. This new energy, this positive happiness and joy. They don't want to see that. They looking at you, but that ain't really what they want to see. They probably want to see you miserable. You know, that's the energy. And somebody want to see you miserable. But it doesn't matter because you got so much love around you. You got this mother of water, the ace of water. You got this love blessing. Your cup running over with love. You got to stay positive. This person cannot, they want to rain on your parade, but they're not saying these things, but they feeling these things, okay? But when negativity show up, you don't have to let it in. You know, when somebody don't have the correct energy, you just keep the door closed. Wish them well. You know, people are like, I'm not wishing them well, but wish them well. That's what they need. They need healing. And that's all you can do for somebody that don't want to heal, okay? This person sees defeat. I don't know, maybe that's how they feel right now. Maybe they're projecting this energy, trying to project it onto you. This person see that this was defeat and they feel defeated. Somebody feeling defeated too. This person feel defeated. You know, may feel like you don't have no more passion for them. That's also coming through. They feel like you don't want to maybe talk to them no more. And this is hurtful for them. And this could be a past energy, but I just feel like somebody feel like, you know, it's over a little bit here with this destruction. But it's over, but it's not over. Because they see you in a false light. They see you in some old energy still because they're not completely healed and they hurting. So sometimes, you know, when you hurting and you don't see yourself, you looking at things unclear. This person is, I don't know, this person is talking about you. I'm sorry, Gemini. I just feel like this person is, or not, they listening to everybody else or they listen to other people when it came to you and how y'all moved. I don't know. This person was like a follower for some reason. They act like they was a leader, but there was no leadership here. This person moved with other people's energy. I don't know if this person carries something narcissistic or just had a lot of avoidant tendencies, but it seemed like when it came to how they move with you, it was hurtful at times. And at times it was good, but it was also like closed off. And they only moved when somebody else told them to move this way. I don't know who I'm talking to. And this person's still like hanging around. Your energy, your love that you offer. This person may be looking at you a little upset now. May be mad that you don't want to move with them, grow with them no more. They see that you have attained some love here, a lot of love here, Gemini, a lot of happy love. This person is not happy with themselves and they truly don't love themselves. And they seeing what they see is a projection of their own mirror. They see destruction and they almost want to like put this on you. Like they want to say that your future is going to be destructive for some reason. Somebody is trying to look at you and trying to project some type of unhealed energy onto you. And may have told you this, like, It ain't gonna work out with you and that person. They don't love you. I don't know. Don't believe that's negativity. And they trying to come in. It's like chaos. They want to come in misery. This person want to come in and make you miserable because they're miserable. I don't know who I'm talking to, okay? But you don't got to open that misery door. I forgot the guy's name on Facebook. This person is misery looking for company. You know what I'm saying? It's not the company looking for misery. They're the misery that's looking for company. They want you to join them in this old ass energy. And it's just not for you no more. Okay? So this is going to be a short reading, but I think you're getting the message here, Gemini. So Gemini, I'm going to leave this energy with you. And I'm going to see you guys real soon. Bye, guys.